Hey guys, Ryan here, also known as Halogen, and today we are doing our 9th podcast. One more until number 10.
Yeah.
Woo! So today we'll be talking about one of the biggest YouTube civil wars of all time. H3H3 versus Leafy. Now, nobody cares about this. Well, they do all care, but why do people care so much about this? There's just so many YouTubers that we like doing videos about this, you know. You got H3H3 and Leafy doing it, of course, because they're the main centers of it. Pyro Cynical, I'm not crazy for him. Boogie did it.
Oh yeah.
Jar Media did it, which is an interesting video. They both had their interesting opinions on this, but so let me just brief you on the story if you're not aware. I think most people are by now. So Leafy is a channel that does commentaries where he plays CSGO, which Counter-Strike Global Offensive, and I just found that out yesterday. And
really?
Yeah, I just found that out yesterday.
Wow.
I knew CS stood for Counter-Strike. Originally I thought it was something completely different. But anyway, so he plays it, and he talks about, he told stories, but now he starts reviewing like smaller channels that are kind of stupid content. And they did one about a guy named Tommy NC 2000, I think it is? 2010 or something? I don't know. What is the channel name? Damn it. What is the channel name? 1 second. Tommy NC 2010. And the reason is because you gotta subscribe to that guy. That guy's awesome. But what happened was that he did a video about him, and it was kind of mean, and then that made and his fans decided to go tell Tommy to kill himself. It was a video where he told a story about saving somebody's eggs that were going to fall off the top of a vehicle, I guess. And then H3H3 made a video calling him a bully and saying that YouTubers should not respect that kind of content. And now it's a full-on war. People like Pyro are making videos trying to expose H3 and show that he's been saying mean things about other people. And now there's this big Team H3 and Team Leafy thing. So what are your thoughts on this?
I don't think that Leafy should be doing stuff like that, but I don't get why H3's calling him out if he does the same sort of thing.
Well, H3, to be fair, it's a little different. The stuff he does, he picks on bigger YouTubers.
Okay.
While Leafy does, like, smaller YouTubers, like ones with like 10,000 subscribers, while a lot of H3's ones have had over 1 million. Or even over 100,000, you know. He generally picks on channels his own size, which he's about 1 million. Yeah. You know, but Leafy's done it about kids. And this guy is autistic, this Tommy NC 2010 guy. He's rumored to be autistic. So everyone's mad about that. But personally, I don't think it doesn't matter if he's autistic, if he's 2, if he's 80 years old. I think it's not very nice to go after small channels that haven't harmed anything. Like, channels like SoFlo have done like bad things. They've stolen people's content and Jinx. And then channels like Prank Invasion, you know, they're doing illegal stuff. And even though it's faked, it's encouraging other kids to do that. I think it's fair to criticize them. I think it's fair to criticize anybody that's big, but when you're unfairly criticizing them, criticizing their appearance, the way they dress, their intros and so, I think that's a bit much.
Yeah.
And the guy is autistic and he's a smaller channel. I didn't really see what Leafy got out of this video. And it was an awkward video, like I saw it. But the guy was just trying to give a message of inspiring people and telling people to be positive and to do good deeds for others. And while it was pretty awkward, you know, guy pulls out his camera and starts talking about his story of saving people's eggs. That's a little awkward, but I didn't see what they got out of it. But you know who won this battle?
Who?
Keemstar of Drama Alert. Do you know how much money that he makes for this stuff, though? Because I'm sure, I don't know if Keemstar has a job outside of Drama Alert, but he's making money for this stuff. Like, if like PewDiePie was to get into a fight with Markiplier, you know how much money Keemstar would be making?
Yeah.
Because they're huge, you know? But anyway, so this whole YouTube Civil War thing, so I showed you earlier that they had the trailers for Civil War.
Oh yeah,
which we'll talk about. And then they had people edit it, and it's like, and it had Leafy's like, on the ruse, and then down came Spiderman. He's like, what's up, Drama Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right to the news. So, I went on Drama Alert's video and I posted hashtag Team H3H3. Okay? Because at the time, I'm not really on a team anymore. I think it's gotten out of hand. But I was kind of upset that, and here's one of the images, by the way. JonTron got involved with this. He's on team H3H3, I guess. He made a video with this guy, like Donkey or whatever. This donkey guy. And they made a video, it's like the JonTron rant, because they had the Leafy rant and the H3H3 Productions rant. It's just like, well, you know, I usually make videos of making fun of retarded people, that's what they said. But I found a darker side of JonTron. His Hercules video ripped off my Donkules video. It was pretty funny. And they're like, this is real satire. But the comment that I made through Squadron Media on that video, I want to see what would happen. It's already over 200 likes, the comment. That's crazy. I didn't know. And then I said I'm on Team Tommy later. It's like Tommy. Yeah. I like the fedora. But JonTron, I'm happy JonTron got involved. I love JonTron's videos. So you were probably more on H3's side?
I've just, all I've been seeing is all this stuff, and I honestly didn't really look at any of it. I don't know why. I should have gotten more into watching this stuff, but yeah, honestly, what I've heard, I'd have to go with H3's side.
One thing I do notice, about H3H3, and we're trying to be as unbiased as possible, so if you're on, like, either side, you can comment, but don't get mad at us, because this is our opinion. We don't think anybody's particularly right or wrong in this situation. It's just our opinion. They've both got their problems.
Yeah.
But H3H3, here's one thing I do want to point out. He does get involved with a fair bit of this drama. Like, one of the last big YouTube drama stories was him versus SoFlo. And that was a black and white answer. Everyone was on his side. SoFlo sucks. He's the original creator of Gone Sexual. Yeah. And I love those comments. Like, Obama prank Gone Sexual. It's like, but yeah, here's an image. So, and it's weird because, like, if you comment something about H3H3, people will just reply to you hiss, because apparently that's one of Leafy's things. Because there's like a meme started about Leafy where people want to hiss and stuff, which I didn't really understand what the whole thing was.
Yeah.
But it's interesting how something like this can take over YouTube, and I actually like it when this happens because it's funny, it's entertaining.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I like when Boogie weighs in on YouTube drama, and the reason is like, I'm subscribed to Boogie for a lot of things. I thought his life story was very sad, yet inspirational. I think the Francis Rages are hilarious. I watch all of them. I think they're awesome. I show them to everybody.
Same here.
But I also like his unbiased, balanced opinions, where he actually tries to be gray. He doesn't want to go on either side. He doesn't want to be black or white. You know, he's trying to be in the middle, and I think I like that. He gives such balanced views on issues that face YouTube, like the Fine Bros incident, like SoFlo, like this incident, as well as views on the website, and he also gives balanced reviews of games. I really like one thing I really like him from Boogie right now is his reviews.
Oh yeah, like Batman vs Superman.
Batman vs Superman, and he did the Ghostbusters trailer review. That's probably my favorite thing he does right now. I really like those reviews. Yeah. He's kind of a bit of a reviewing channel as well, but I think Boogie is sort of what YouTubers I think should aspire to be. He's unbiased. He does such a variety of content. He's funny.
Yeah.
You know, Boogie's a great YouTuber. If you're not subscribed to Boogie2988, you gotta subscribe to him. Such a great guy. But he did possibly the best video on this, I think. Now, to be fair, he did his video before all the drama came about the private messages. But when it comes to the private messages, I don't think people should be really talking about that. That's their business. Like when they're private messaging each other. H3H3 was a bit harsh, but I think this is actually one of the main things I got to say about this whole situation. It's their business, right? Like, I know that YouTube wants to get involved, but us commenting and stuff like that, like, we want to make this video to show our opinion, but so much of this is just getting Keemstar more views.
Yeah.
Because he's made 4 videos on this already.
Really?
Yeah, he's made 4 videos. Even PewDiePie has said YouTube's too dramatic. PewDiePie himself.
Really?
Yeah. So, but yeah, how Keemstar made 4 videos. I think there might be a 5th one tonight, because he said a new video coming out tonight.
Oh my gosh.
He's kept asking for them to come on and debate on his show. Good old Keemstar. I still watch his videos, but he's kind of a jerk.
I've only seen like one of them.
But I do find we're giving him money, but it's just the whole situation's funny. And I mean the Tony thing, but yeah, this YouTube drama is pretty deep. Like you pretty much say anything and you're gonna get in trouble. But yeah, this is Tommy right here with his fedora on. Good old Tommy. So he does have some disabilities. Apparently, he said he can't read, which we do know somebody in real life who is autistic and cannot read very well. So that's like a relatable thing.
Yeah,
like, we know that's like that's a true thing. But he did a good job. He's trying to be a YouTube comedian. He's trying to do podcasts, sort of live stream things. I'd suggest subscribing to him. He recently got verified, so he got a little check mark. But it's interesting. I thought a lot of people said, never leave your eggs on the car. That's the moral of the story. Because I just gotta wonder, you know, the people that he saved the eggs of, what are they thinking about this? What if they heard about this and like, you kidding me? This guy saved my eggs and all of a sudden it's erupted into the biggest drama the internet's ever seen. Like, and I don't think this has a chance of stopping. And it's kind of weird because, you know, these Leafy and H3 people, they like to call out people who are kind of stupid. No, I'm not trying to be rude, but like people who make stupid decisions and do stupid things on YouTube, they call those people out. But now the two people who do that stuff, probably the two biggest YouTubers I think really do that, Grade A, Under A, but he really goes after the big people. Yeah. They're the two fighting. And speaking of which, I want to see what Grade A, Under A thinks of this whole thing. I think he's probably neutral. I hate everything in Jar. I think they're slightly leaning to the H3H3 side, which would make sense. But yeah, this is pretty funny though, this YouTube drama, I think. I think if this video does fairly well, which it might, we might become the next drama alert. Oh yeah. What's up, Squadron Media Nation? I'm your host, Killer Halogen. Let's get right to the reviews. Actually, that rhymes with news. I never realized that. But yeah, so basically, we got a recommendation for you. We want you to subscribe to Tommy. If you're subscribed to us, you never heard of this, we want you to subscribe to Tommy. He's an awesome guy. I'm subscribed. Subscribe with Gamertags44. And, yeah, so overall, let's give our final thoughts. So you go first, final thoughts about this.
Well, I still don't know much about this. I don't think they should be, like, criticizing this guy and stuff. And I don't know much, but I don't think that I would have to say I'm on H3's side. I don't think Leafy should be going after people like this and stuff. And H3 still, I don't really think he should be going after a ton of people.
He's got his problems too.
Yeah, but if it's a lot of the bigger channels and stuff, which isn't as bad. He's not targeting the people that are like all defenseless and everything. So I'd say I'd have to be on H3's side.
So I don't really think it's a black and white issue. When I commented Team H3, I was kind of joking. I wasn't really being serious. But you can see on that video, I got like over 200 likes and counting. And I keep getting notifications. But yeah, this is a good quote. His whole point was to inspire people. And I think that we should sort of back off of this now. I think we need to realize that both people did something wrong. And they should both apologize to each other. I'm not entirely sure about this whole Unite YouTube thing that Pyro Cynical's trying to do. I really think that maybe they should have an actual, not Keemstar Drama Alert, live stream discussion where they get Tommy, Pyro, maybe even like Boogie, and then Leafy and H3H3 to just discuss and sort of apologize to each other and discuss what they're going to do moving forward. I think that would be the best idea. I think they need to settle this. Like, I don't think that it should just be, oh, let's unite. I think there needs to be apologies. I think they should and I think that's the one thing to say. I think it's fair that they can call each other out if they do something bad. I like that picture. You got Leafy in the top right corner, H3H3 in the top left corner, and then Pyro Cynical Foxy. But basically what I'm trying to say is I think it should be solved relatively quickly, and try not to get Keemstar involved in the solving of it. Oh god. Because Killer Meme Star. I like my latex Yoda. One day, this is just totally random, we're gonna have to do a collection video, don't you think? Oh, yeah. Like we're gonna do, when you and I, because we're collecting Blu-rays now, yeah. When we get enough Blu-rays, we'll probably do a Blu-ray collection video where we'll all show off our Blu-rays and DVDs and stuff like that. Yeah, I know, but I'm thinking of doing the Star Wars collection, because when we went to Disney, both of us actually went to Disneyland at the same time, coincidentally. I got a bunch of Star Wars things. I got tons of Star Wars rubber characters, and you got a lightsaber, right? But let's talk about Disney. So, I mentioned this before, but I think it's now time for his thoughts on the Civil War trailer. So, I talked about it in a brief video where I gave my reaction, initial review thing. I did that video actually, like, directly 5 minutes after watching the trailer for the first time. So, what are your thoughts?
Okay, this trailer, it seemed quite similar to the first one, in my opinion. Didn't seem like there's much different. There was even a lot of things that were in the first trailer.
I like the first trailer quite a bit more. Yeah. Actually, the first trailer, even though I don't really care for trailers and I don't care for Marvel, I said previously that it didn't look very good. But comparing it to this, I think it was better than this one.
Like, there were a few things different. Like, we saw that, whatever it is that Iron Man has, that, like, watch thing that, like, he pulls into, like, a glove and stuff.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. But, we saw that one person's, you know how Spider-Man's in this now? Yeah. And at first, I was kind of not liking him, really. I didn't like his voice, how he sounded sort of young. I guess he is supposed to be in, what is it, the 9th grade in this movie? He's like 14 or 15. So I think that's pretty interesting. So that, the voice thing, I've been thinking about it a lot. It doesn't really bother me anymore, just because of how old he's supposed to be in this movie. He's 19 in real life, I think. Tom Holland.
It's kind of stupid though, in my opinion.
Yeah, and then the suit. At first, I wasn't really liking it, but I'm starting to like it a bit more now. It seems kind of like classic, and I think it was supposed to be like, I heard somewhere that it's supposed to, you know, his eyes, how they like change.
Yeah. Like,
apparently, it's like the smaller eyes was like the older kind of version, and the bigger eyes are like the newer. It might have been the other way around. It was something like that. But like, so apparently, a lot of people are saying that it's like kind of like a mix of like both versions of Spider-Man, the older kind and the newer kind. And the suit itself, it does look pretty cool. I'm starting to. I thought that Spider-Man was going to be like a neutral kind of side.
Yeah.
And I thought that would have been kind of cool.
It's like Black Widow. What's she doing?
Yeah, wasn't she originally on Captain America's?
Yeah.
I don't get that. Like, even on Winter Soldier, she was with Captain America the whole time and everything. I don't understand why she's on Iron Man. I don't think it would have been a mistake in the trailer, but
yeah,
it's interesting to see that he's on Spider-Man's side.
Yeah, I think it really is interesting.
Also, because of the fact that, you know, I don't think that a 14-year-old guy would really be helping out the government in any way.
Yeah.
Because this isn't supposed to be like Captain America's like trying to keep the Winter Soldier from being taken away.
Yeah.
Bucky. So I don't understand how he would have been connected to Iron Man anyway.
Yeah.
Although, I don't know, Captain America seems like he's being more of a kind of like a role model kind of person.
I'm interested in seeing, although we're probably going to have to see another. Well, I know there's no origin, right? Because we're not going to have to see, like, Uncle Ben die.
Again.
How many times have we had to see that?
Yeah. We'll watch Civil War opening be his uncle dying. Like it was on Batman.
Yeah, that was one of...
that was pointless. But I'm interested to see how Spider-Man's going to work out, because there's already been the two of them, Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, and they were like completely different. Who
do you like more, Tobey Maguire or Andrew Garfield?
People are probably going to get mad at me, but I honestly like Andrew Garfield more.
Okay, that's actually something I want to bring up quickly. We should do some more videos on Spider-Man movies, because our opinions are just so different. Yeah. You and I, and then both of our opinions are so different from the public. So what is your top 5? How do you rank the Spider-Man movies? If you had to
My favorite is, people are going to get pissed off at me, but my favorite's Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Okay, keep going.
Then Amazing Spider-Man.
I'm close to punching you, but that's okay. Keep
then
going.
Spider-Man.
Yep.
Then Spider-Man 3.
Are you kidding me?
Then Spider-Man 2. I didn't like number 2. I
didn't like number 2 either, but the rating, this is the actual rating, okay? Spider-Man 1, best one, for sure, in my opinion. Not even, like, that's my favorite one. You know, it just perfectly captures what I'd want in a Spider-Man movie. Amazing Spider-Man 1's my second favorite. I know it's kind of a rip-off of Spider-Man 1, but if you get past that, I think it's alright. I know, I liked it. It was the first Spider-Man movie I really got into. I'd seen most of them before, but that was one that, like, I got into that kind of got me into Spider-Man. Okay, my third favorite, Spider-Man 2. Listen, I think it's overrated. I don't think it's the worst one like you do, but a lot of people liked it because of all the drama and stuff. Like, it was more of a realistic, but I thought the drama was stupid, like how we just kept getting weakened and stuff.
Yeah, it was like he didn't trust him, so like he didn't believe he was Spider-Man. Like, I thought that was stupid.
I thought they didn't. handle it very well.
It's in like his genetics or whatever that he's Spider-Man. It's like he doesn't believe that.
I didn't understand it.
Doesn't make any sense.
I'm gonna have to watch it again. I've only seen it once. Then I gotta go. And my fourth favorite is Spider-Man 3 because the dancing scene was messed up. Black Spider-Man was actually kind of cool. I like the idea. What's it called again? Like
Symbiote?
Yeah, that's it.
But he cried like 60 times in that movie, though.
I know, it was pretty bad. And then the emo Peter Parker.
And also, though, I guess they had this problem in Amazing Spider-Man 2, but it was also in all of the original, the Spider-Man trilogy. They break up like every 5 seconds.
Yeah, Amazing Spider-Man 2 is awful. Terrible movie. My least favorite for sure. Way too many villains. Well, it was three
villains.
Yeah, it was just a mess.
And one of them was just barely.
It was just all it was doing was to set up the stupid Sinister Six movie, and the Amazing Spider-Man 3 did a terrible job. There's a reason it was the last one. Electro was awful. The music was awful. Bad movie. All right, so The Division. So we've held off on doing a review for this for a while, but we're eventually going to get a review, maybe in the next week or so. So I want his opinion on this game. Just his brief, non-scripted, no score, just opinion.
Okay, well, this game, it is similar to Destiny in certain ways, which I guess you would get mad about. But overall, I think it's a pretty good game. I played on PS4, and the servers have been shut down like once, maybe twice, because just like them trying to fix it. Like there's this problem at the beginning where you can't operate like say a laptop at the same time as another person because it's all multiplayer, like all online. So like everyone was trying to activate the first mission and stuff, and they need to fix certain things like that. But overall, it's a pretty good game. Like I find a lot of full multiplayer games all on one server, they struggle to stay online a lot. Like I know when I got Destiny, I could not stay online. Like every hour or whatever, I'd be disconnected. Like it was just brutal. And I think this game was pretty good at making. Like I've been disconnected once. I think. Actually, no. I think that might have been the beta. I don't think I've been disconnected at all. I think they've been doing really good with running the servers. There's obviously been a few problems, like I talked about, but it's been pretty good. And the one thing that I find it's a lot like Destiny is that like I think it's meant for you to put. It's meant for you.
I don't even know.
It's meant for you to play it online, like with other people. Like you're able to just do missions by yourself, but so much of the time, like it's like sometimes there'll be like say level 8 mission, and then like you're supposed to have multiple people being level 8 or higher. Like it's not like a game you're supposed to really just do yourself. And I honestly don't really mind that. I think that I don't have much of an opinion on the story itself. It's just okay. I like how you have to fix up your base of operations. I don't know. There's actually this one character. Her name's Fei Lao, I think. She was just kind of stupid to me. Like she got like shot through the leg, or like I don't remember what happened. She got hurt her leg. It's like either her eye or like right next to her eye got like shot, and she seems almost fine, which is pretty stupid. And like I think they should have made it like the fighting a bit better. Like if someone's a high level, even if they're like just a human, it's literally you have to shoot them like 30 times for them to die, and that's honestly pretty stupid in my opinion. I think they should have fixed that. Also, the controls are a little broken a lot of the time. It's just the movement's kind of messed up. The map itself is really cool though. I think it's a great map, and then the dark zone, the area that you can explore, that's really cool. Although I think they meant it for people to actually work together on that, not just like work with someone until you get a ton of stuff, go to extract all of your items, and then just shoot them, extract your stuff, take their stuff, and then extract that too, which that happens like every time I go in, someone tries to do that. And I was gone, I guess we talked about it a while ago, we were both in Disneyland, and when I get back, everyone's like this super high level now.
Yeah.
So I've been working, I'm level 12?
Sounds to me like
I'm
Mario Kart 8.
I'm level 14 actually.
This whole story to me sounds like Mario Kart 8. I went away a ton. Everyone got higher VR than me. The servers didn't work when it was first released. And there were so many glitches. Oh, it's Mario Kart 8. The Division. Oh my god. Anyways, continue your...
Yeah, but like... it seems a lot like Destiny in certain things, and they should have fixed the way that people work, because this isn't like Destiny in the way that, like, you're not like these people with all the space armor and stuff like that. You're just normal people. You do get armor, like bulletproof vests, I guess, but like you can be shooting someone in the face so much and then they just don't die. Or then there's also the fact, though, if you're a way higher leveled someone, you'll shoot them twice and they die immediately. Like, they need to fix stuff like that. The movement still isn't the best. The map, like I said, though, is awesome. The dark, like, I don't know. I've heard some people say it's kind of small. I really like it. I think it's great. And the missions themselves, they are so cool. There's the people called the Cleaners, I think they were called. They have, like, flamethrowers. Those people are so annoying. I hate them. But the missions themselves can be so cool. Sometimes they mess up on a few things. I know there's just one mission you have to fight this person named Joe. This like huge armor that has like this flamethrower and like ton of health. You could literally I could tell that I was actually playing with another YouTuber, and I was playing with this random person that we met on there. And we see this, like, we saw through the glass, you could see just that person standing there, just waiting for us to kill everyone else, and that person, Joe, would just end up coming in. So there's, I don't know, there's a few things like that, but the missions themselves are really good, and, like, filled with all this action, and overall, though, the missions, I think, were great. Like, they just do all of that great. A lot of the time, though, the only way you can level up is by doing the mission itself. So, you can't really level up that much by not doing a story mission. There's certain, like, small encounters that get you up a little bit, but not much. Have you seen anything about this game at all?
No, nothing.
Really?
Really.
Yeah, this is honestly a good game. It's definitely not perfect, and I know I've seen a lot of people on YouTube.
Yeah,
and stuff, like, criticizing it. Some people say it's really fun.
So, it's gotten, like, a lot of different
reviews. Mixed. It's mixed. I'd say it is not perfect. Definitely not perfect, but it's still a really fun game. I'll talk about it more in the review, I guess.
Like, I've seen people give it a 5 out of 5. I've seen that. People give it that.
See, I definitely wouldn't say it's perfect.
Far from perfect?
Yeah. But
like Batman v Superman?
Yeah, well, I find it's not as many flaws as that. Like, they don't have Jesse Eisenberg in The Division. But...
Well, now that's like you're insulting Jesse Eisenberg. It was just bad.
Yeah, I mean, it's Lex Luthor, but...
not like his fault.
Yeah. Still, I guess... It is definitely far from perfect. It's a really fun game, though.
Alright, so I am pretty excited for this review. Obviously, you are excited for this review. You're totally excited, right?
Yeah.
What are we going to do first? Battlefront or this? What would you say?
I've got the script for Battlefront done.
You've got the script for Battlefront. So, if you guys are like, want Battlefront...
Because we're kind of late on doing that review.
But
what?
Well, the Battlefront, that's like...
It took me a while to do it, just struggling to find things, because there's like 5 things you can do in that game. Like, there's almost nothing. There's multiplayer and then there's missions.
It's like...
The missions are like, basically, like, they say there's a lot of things to do in missions. There's basically just 2 different things, and then it's like different maps for it. So it honestly, I know, I got the script for that done, though. Hoping that one does good.
Alright, well, obviously, we're all awaiting your review, like I said before, and I will say 25 more times. I just loved how awkward that silence was.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get to the most important topic. Now, the reason we put this topic in is because we didn't get any requests for topics. So, basically, this is our topic. So, let's debate about what the best kind of Mountain Dew is. What's your favorite kind of Mountain Dew?
I've only ever tried, like, Diet, Mountain Lightning, Mountain Dew, and then Voltage.
Mountain Lightning? Do you love Mountain Lightning?
No, not really, but honestly, my favorite style is just normal Mountain Dew. I know you've tried
Voltage and Baja Blast.
I've never tried Baja Blast. Is that like only in USA? No other country?
Taco Bell, right?
I have no idea.
It's Taco Bell, Taco Time. I don't know the difference between the two. Do you love Code Red?
Like I said, I've never even tried it.
You haven't tried?
Just tried the normal one, Diet, Lightning, and then Voltage.
Do you love Lightning?
I have not tried it in a while, but I don't like it as much as normal.
Do you like it how Francis hates it?
Yes.
Francis Boogie. This is the Boogie cast. Boogie, if you're watching, we invite you to this cast.
Yeah.
Do you think we should do that?
Yeah, he's welcome anytime on this.
Boogie's welcome anytime. Yes, because this is the perfect cast. We're promoting Boogie. We have we have balanced opinions on the drama, and we're talking about Mountain Dew. It's the Boogie cast, everybody.
Okay.
We're gonna change our name to Boogie Media. Boogie Reviews. No. Jordan, our fanboy, is showing. So anyways, this is quite the podcast. It's a fairly short one, but we've got a lot of plans for the next one. So the next one will sort of be almost a podcast review. We'll be talking about The Force Awakens again for the first time in a while.
Okay, well, we haven't had specifically Force Awakens in a podcast, have we?
Yeah, we're going to specifically talk about The Force Awakens because I reviewed it after seeing it. But now, after months have passed, a lot of people's opinions have changed. So we're going to talk about whether or not our opinions changed. He's going to give more of his thoughts on the movie. We talked about it a little bit in a countdown, and I did the review, but we're going to do more thoughts. A lot of people nowadays are trying to criticize it even more for a couple of things we said in the previous review. So we're going to talk about whether our opinions have changed. Of course, I'm obviously talking about how everyone thinks that it's a rip-off of Star Wars, which is not called A New Hope. It's the original name was Star Wars. But you almost have to call it A New Hope, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, and then we'll also talk about later one of the podcasts we have to do, PS Vita versus 3DS. We've hinted at that for a while.
Yeah.
But anyways, we hope you enjoyed this podcast, and we will see you all later. Peace out. Okay, I cannot finish like that. That was the stupidest finish ever. Okay, bye guys. I'm not gonna do peace out. That's stupid. Why would I even think about that? Okay, bye. This is the end of the podcast. See you all later.